Ladies and gentlemen, start your engine!
Green flag will come out, and we're racing on the streets of Long Beach, California. Davey, not a bad lineup through the first 5 or 6 rows.
Not a bad lineup. Joseph Newgarden, he chose, you know what, I don't think I can beat Dario. I'm just going to pull him behind him. He does that. Pagenaud comes from 4th and 3rd by Justin Wilson.
But it looked like Joseph Newgarden was going to go for it, and it may have cost him, Jake Query.
Joseph Newgarden nearly made contact with Dario Franchitti. Then he went to the outside in turn number 1. They went side by side through 1. They're already working their way into 4, Mike.
Joseph Newgarden made contact with the tire barrier on the outside, and Davey, just like that, his day is done. We're racing once again. The drivers will fan out, Davey, and we've got a couple of movers going into turn number 1.
Yeah, you got, first one is Justin Wilson. How about that? He's up beside Dario right now, getting by Pagenaud.
Is he going to make it? It looks like he will. Justin Wilson going to dive across the bow of Dario Franchitti. So we've got a new race leader heading into turn number 1, Jake Query.
They are already, the entire field already their way through turn number 1 as I wait for him to come into turn number 5.
Justin Wilson is out in front, and right now he's on a Sunday afternoon cruise as he heads off at turn number 4. Here comes Pagenaud. Jake Query.
Pagenaud to the inside, gets Dario Franchitti. He went past him on rails on the inside, and as he moved into turn number 1, Dario Franchitti just almost let him have the spot. Simon Pagenaud now tries to set his sights on Justin Wilson, but Justin Wilson is pulling away.
There goes Takuma Sato. He's going to get past Dario Franchitti in turn number 1. So Sato is going to go to P3. Right now it's Wilson, Pagenaud, Sato, your top 3.
Graham Rahal and Charlie Kimball went side by side, both safely through, but those two teammates very close.
Yeah, boy, were they, and it looked like Graham Rahal, Davey, was going to get the position going into 1, but Charlie Kimball held him off, and he holds on to the spot.
We have the car of Sebastian Bourdais, Mike, that has found the tire barrier in turn number 9, missed the turn and stuck it into the tire barrier here on the streets of Long Beach.
Our leader, Justin Wilson, is on pit lane. We're under caution. Let's go to Michael Young.
Yeah, it's Justin Wilson. Simon Pagenaud just going by. Scott Dixon down as well. We have Wilson taking blacks, guys. Good stuff for that team. Graham Rahal also is coming down pit lane.
Pagenaud did definitely. It looks like he tapped a tire on the way out. Your race leader's Takuma Sato, and he will choose the inside line. And boy, Davey, he gets a huge jump, and it looks like a problem for Dario Franchitti on the restart. He is dropping like a rock.
He is dropping like a rock, man. He dropped like 7, 8 positions.
Wow.
He's holding guys up, and it's crazy. Getting out into turn 1 right now. It's getting pretty busy.
Major problem. Alex Tagliani's leaving the pits. He's not even going to go into 1 because he's got, it looks like, a flat tire on the left rear for Alex Tagliani.
And now a spin. That's Marco Andretti. Marco Andretti tears the right front off of the RC Cola car. And there's also damage to the 38 car of Graham Rahal. My goodness gracious. And now we're seeing the 98 car we were talking about, Alex Tagliani, earlier.
Gosh,
now there's a problem involving the 6 car of Catherine Legg. Is that Scott Dixon who is slowing to a stop?
Oh, Scott
Dixon is slowing to a stop between turns 7 and 8, and he is now waving to the Homatro safety crew. It looks like he needs to be restarted. We are green. So Ryan Briscoe, who yesterday won pole position and was shuffled all the way back to 11, Jake Query, he is now out in front heading to 1.
Briscoe on blacks, Dario Franchitti
Oh!
contact. The front left wing of Dario Franchitti. The rear of Ryan Briscoe. Briscoe. They make it into turn number 1, but the front wing of Dario Franchitti did not.
Here comes James Hinchcliffe. He'll make a move on some underneath Silvestro. Now we've got the leaders on pit lane.
Trouble with the fuel for Ryan Briscoe. They're fueling him as long as they could. He's not on the way.
It is Pagenaud out in front of Tony Kanaan. Justin Wilson is third. Takuma Sato is fourth. And James Jakes is fifth. Mike Conway, the defending race winner here at the Toyota Grand Prix of Long Beach. It looks like he may have a fire on board the car.
Will Power is on the move. Did he just move into second?
Yeah, he sure did. Will Power, Davey, with a gutsy move to the inside, jumped the curb into the inside of one to get past Wilson and picks up second place. Well, we almost saw Elio Castroneves, EJ Vizo, and Ryan Briscoe taken out in turn number 8. Takuma Sato is going to give up a position to the Verizon Wireless car of Will Power, so Will Power is going to go to third. Vizo and Pagenaud very nearly collected each other in turn number 1. Simon Pagenaud is out in front. 18 laps remains here on the streets of Long Beach, but he pitted on lap 48, and no one seems to think that he can get to the end without a lot of help from some caution periods. Pagenaud rolls down pit lane for his final stop. He'll give up the lead.
Boy, guys, and I don't know what they saw, but they weren't even laid out. All of a sudden, the guys started scrambling. They all rushed out to pit lane as he was coming down, and you made that call. Looks like a great stop. Oh, the guys did a fantastic job.
Wow.
Pagenaud down and away, lickety-split. Great stop for that machine.
Power is out in front, Davey. We feel like he's got no issues in terms of fuel. And right now, he is stretching it just a bit. He is now 4 seconds out in front of Takuma Sato. But look at Rubens Barrichello, as Barrichello is now currently shown in third place.
Rubens, what a great job he's done.
Pagenaud going side by side in turn number 1. He's going to get Barrichello, Davey, and he's going to pick up the spot.
Now they're 3 wide at the exit of the hairpin.
Wow,
Mike.
Davey, I don't know if we've ever seen cars exit 3 wide off the hairpin. Here comes Simon Pagenaud. Jake Query to the inside.
Simon Pagenaud to the inside has worked around Takuma Sato. He's got a big gap now to Will Power, but what a job by Simon Pagenaud. That's 77 up to number 2.
Here comes Tony Kanaan to the outside. Jake, you see him?
Yeah, Tony Kanaan gets him.
Simon Pagenaud has Will Power in his sights. About 20 car lengths separate first and second place. Davey, can he get him down the straight?
Well, he did. He's too far back. It's the question mark is Viso going to hold up Power and go into 1?
They're side by side. Jake Query headed to you into 1.
Here they come. EJ Viso now in between them. Will Power into 1, then Viso. Pagenaud tries to close up. Viso in between the 2.
And it looks like Viso is going to hold up Pagenaud a bit. Pagenaud trying to put his nose underneath the rear wing, and he's going to clear Viso at 3. Man, oh man, what a race here at the end. Pagenaud still trying to reel him in. Jake Query off of 5. Only about 8 car lengths separate first and second.
He is so much closer than he was last time by. Will Power into turn number 6. 2.5 car lengths back is Simon Pagenaud.
Okay, so here is Pagenaud, here is Power off of turn number 8, Mark Janes. They'll both clear it. They'll head to you in turn 9 for the final time.
No time for rope-a-dope. It's just time to get in the middle of the ring and try to slug it out. Will Power and Simon Pagenaud going down Seaside Way, going through turn number 9. Will Power up on the wheel. He's about 2 car lengths ahead of Simon Pagenaud.
Here they come off the hairpin for the final time. He is so close he can smell the methanol fumes off of that car. He's not going to be able to get him. What a run in the end for Simon Pagenaud, but Will Power will start 12th, but he will finish first today on the streets of Long Beach, his 2nd straight win. What a final 10 laps it was as Pagenaud erased a 12-second lead, and in the end it was 0.8 of a second. Still racing Justin Wilson, and we've got a problem in the hairpin. 3 cars involved in the hairpin. Justin Wilson, Rubens Barrichello, and Elio Castro Neves with the 22 of Oriol Serbia, and David, the hairpin is completely closed, and no one can get through.
Mike King Takuma Sato is another one who was a front runner that will not finish this race because on the white flag lap, he got tangled up, I believe, with Ryan Hunter-Reay.